discussion of coverage and the expansion tended to focus on the eligibility level. And states that went in for the Affordable Care Act, bringing the non-elderly adults up to 138% of the federal poverty line. Could you explain some of the other ways in which Medicaid has been involved in expanding coverage, for instance, the modernization and some of the enrollment efforts?
Yeah, I actually neglected that entirely. I mean, there's a second part of the Medicaid expansion, or a second feature of the ACA, which really I skipped right over, which is, if you think that Medicaid started as a welfare program, so we thought about it in the 60s, the way we think about cash assistance, not a good thing, and we want to get people off of welfare. Medicaid, on the other hand, is now increasingly becoming a coverage program, an insurance program. So when we started out with Medicaid, we thought about it like welfare. We don't want people on. So in order to get on Medicaid, we'd require individuals to come in, and this, I'll give you my New York example, with 4 consecutive pay stubs. Now, they came in with pay stub 1, 2, and 4, but they were missing 3. We'd send them away so that they could get 4, 5, 6, and 7. We made them come in and prove they didn't have assets. So every step of the way, fingerprinting, face-to-face interview requirements, it all came from the welfare mode with the idea that we don't want people to have Medicaid. And what the ACA did, we've been seeing states moving in this direction, but in one fell swoop it said, no, we're not going to have document requirements. You're not going to have to come in with 4 consecutive pay stubs. We now have the ability to do that all through IT systems, or we're hoping to have them available through IT systems. That's the goal, right? But so it changed the paradigm, and it moved Medicaid from a welfare program, which we don't want people to have, to an insurance program that we want people to have. And that paradigm shift was implemented through a lot of rules that nobody except Medicaid directors pay a lot of attention to streamline the eligibility and enrollment system.
And this has happened in nearly all the states.
This is happening whether you expand or you don't expand.